Hey yo, what is up guys? SoulGatorLG here with another video, and today I decided that I'm going to take you into my vault and I'm going to show you all the exotics I have. Thanks to the new Destiny app, I was able to move all of these things in here without really doing anything. So let's go ahead and take a look. Some of you are going to hate me, some of you are like, wow, what a noob, but gotta remember RNG is not my friend and never really has been. So let's take a look. I got my Light Beyond Nemesis, my Obsidian Mind, Apotheosis Veil, so I've got 3 out of the 4 Warlock helms. I need the Skull of Dire Ahamkara, and I'll have all the Warlock helms. For the Hunter, I got the Lucky Raspberry, and Ya Ahamkara Spine. So, once again, not too lucky. I know there's two or three chess pieces that are exotic. And then boots, I know that there's only like 1 or 2. But it's the arms and the chest pieces that are actually a really big pain in the ass for me to try and find. And I generally don't buy them when Zerg comes around. No particular reason, I'm just not a huge fan of them. For the Titan, I got the Crest of Alpha Lupi, which is an outstanding intellect, 146. That's insane right there. That's a great amount of intellect. I got the Glass House, which I kind of got lucky. I think when I opened up the engram, you guys saw me get that in the last pizza party. So that's where that came from. The Helm of Inmost Light, if you watched my video I did earlier, this is where I got that out of. Insurmountable Skull Fort, and my Helm of Saint 14, one of the most looked after Titan helmets in the game. Why? For that third little perk, Ward of Dawn blinds enemies who enter it. But these are all of my exotic armor, guys. I am not hiding anything from you. Trust me, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, I also have this. It's like, nah, this is what I got. Also, keep in mind, I have sharded a lot of other exotics that I've gotten that were dupes, and honestly, I don't really care to keep duplicates. But let's go. No Land Beyond, this fucking piece of shit. If you guys watch my review of this weapon, you know how much I hate it. The Meta Multi-Tool. I have gotten a review of this coming up for you guys. This is actually the first exotic weapon I ever... I take that back. It's the second exotic weapon I've ever gotten, was the Meta Multi-Tool. Then we got the Hawk Moon. I know you fucking hate me. I'm sorry. When I got it, I didn't know what I had. I was actually about to shard it, and I only kept it because people were like, "Oh no, you know, it's probably the best hand cannon in the game." But there it is. And then I got the Hard Light, which I actually got from an Irute fight on I think it was normal that I got it from. So that's kind of shit on me. Universal Remote. I did not buy this from Xur. As you can tell, I still have my almost 250 strange coins. I actually got this from Atheon about a month to a month and a half back. I've never used it because, you know, shotguns were shitty to use at the time. They're better now, but even so, I'm not really a huge fan of putting an exotic shotgun on my, you know, where it is. The Bad Juju, which is a beast in PvP, I have not really used too much. As you guys can tell, the little bit I have is in PvP specifically, but that's really about it. The Monte Carlo, I got this, what is it, the 4th now? I got it yesterday in a Crota normal. I was not expecting it. I've come to accept that I'm not going to get any exotics that I actually want. But to see this pop up, it helped take a card out of my grimoire that I'm missing, and I will be leveling it up and using it to give you guys a full review of the weapon. Same with the Hard Light and the Bad Juju, and pretty much every exotic that's here that you see, I will be upgrading to its maximum. It might take some time because I will need some more exotic shards, so I gotta wait for Xur to come around, and those things ain't cheap, those things are expensive. But I will have all these leveled up for you guys. Next up, the Icebreaker. I actually bought this from Xur. I didn't get it out of the chest, so I spent my hard-earned 17 strange coins on that. The Necrochasm. Not much to say about it. Yes, it does have the highest attack in the game of any weapon, but its impact is incredibly low. And right now, this is more like a novelty weapon to have, just to show that you have it. I don't even recommend using it in the Nightfall this week, which is Sepix Prime with Arcburn. I don't recommend using it, just because the impact is so low. If it had the same impact as the Hardlight, even, or the actually, I think with the buff, it's still weaker than the Monte Carlo. Like, unupgraded, the Monte Carlo has a higher impact and has a better range than the Necrochasm, so just kind of take a look at that, you know. Next up is my Thorn, which I think is one little bit, yeah. It's like a quarter of the way filled up to the last one. That's almost leveled up. The last word, I have never had the desire to use this weapon, in all honesty. It's becoming a big PvP weapon to where it's almost becoming unbalanced at close range because the impact seems to be increased at close range. I'm getting, you know, two-shotted, where before this this nerf buff came out, it was taking almost a full clip to kill me. Plan C, the very first exotic I have ever gotten, and I've loved this thing to death, but I don't use it anymore. I don't have a reason to. It's a good weapon, don't get me wrong, but it's just not worth my time to use. The Invective, I did mess around with this a little bit, not too much. I mean, knowing its perks for PvP, I'll probably use it for PvP, but that's about it. Patience and Time, I bought this from Xur because I'm like, you know, I want an exotic sniper rifle, and as you can tell, I spent some time playing with it. But for me, honestly, it was just not worth it for a 4-round magazine exotic sniper rifle. It was just not worth it to me. I think I'd rather use the Icebreaker. But maybe that's just me. Next up, Pocket Infinity. I hated doing the bounty for this, and I hate using the weapon. It is just abysmal. Look at the stability. Nothing you can do with these perks will increase your stability that much, except for perfect balance. But even then, you're going to want extended mag. Hand loaded, you know, fires in full auto. And even then, this weapon's not that good. Just to kind of give you an idea, the stability at this is really fucking low, and the stability for Plan C is almost, actually it is more than triple. It's almost 4 times the amount of stability. And then we come to a weapon that I used to grind for every single reset. I'm like, I'm never going to get the Vex. By the time I get the Vex, it'll be obsolete. Well, I did get the Vex before. It was just as it was obsolete, I got it just as hard mode Crota was coming out. And, yeah, you can see since then I've gotten another 3. So I got 4 of these things all together. If I could have 4 characters, I would just have 1 maxed out Vex on each character. But I can't, I don't, and I'm not going to. That would just take way too much time. With the new Destiny app, I can just switch things at, you know, the touch of a screen. I'd much rather do it that way than level these up. In fact, I'm probably going to end up sharding these 3 just so I have some extra shards to level the rest of these up. Well, and these, but that's beside the point. But guys, that's all I got for you. And as you can tell, this is my fault. I didn't steal anything. Because if I did, I would definitely have a Gjallarhorn sitting right there in that spot, and that spot, and all of these spots would all be Gjallarhorn. I wouldn't even have anything else. It would all just be Gjallarhorn. But guys, that's all I got for you. You're taking a look into my inventory. Yes, I still have the Jackalites. These things are awesome. You can see kind of what I have built up over my time of playing. Kinda, sorta. But, you know, this is what I got. This is my no-lifing this. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you right now. Sorry if I repeated myself or I seem a little bit off. It is 3:40 in the morning, and I have been running raids non-stop since I got out of college. Since I got out of college. Since I got out of class. and it's pretty much been a non-stop thing for me all day. Tuesdays and a couple days on like a couple hours on Wednesdays I spend doing raids. So I do apologize if I sound off or if I'm repeating myself. But this is all I got for you right now. I will see you guys in a new video that I should be uploading tomorrow night. So I guess I'll see you guys then. Peace.